Hello. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 11th International Conference of the Italian Society of Development Economics, joined with the fourth conference of the Action in Action Climate Change Association. And I like so you may record the password before I switch. And I'd like to give the word to the rector, thanking the rector for the hospitality at the University of Tor Vergata and the Research Foundation of the University of Tor Vergata, that's la Fondazione Tor Vergata, and also the president of the Association of Villa Mondragone Association for Development Studies because of their hospitality. And I do hope that you're going to enjoy the setting. So I would like to leave the word, and then I will get back to show the details of the conference. Okay, please.
Thank you very much, distinguished guests, colleagues, researchers, and students. On behalf of the University of Rome Tor Vergata, it's a great honor to welcome you to the opening of the 11th Italian Association of Development Economics International Conference and the 4th Action in Action Climate Change Conference 2026. I would like to thank Federico Perali, André De Palma, and Pasquale Lucio Scandizzo for their work in making this conference possible. I would like also to express my special thanks to Professoressa Sara Savastano for her dedication and commitment in organizing this event and coordinating its activities with great care and professionalism. My thanks also go to the institutions that supported the conference: the Italian Association of Development Economics, the French Association Action in Climate Change, the Fondazione Tor Vergata, and the Villa Mondragone Development Association. Their support reflects a shared commitment to international cooperation and to dialogue across disciplines. And I would like to thank the director of the Department of Finance that here today. Thank you very much, Alberto. Thank you, Professor Iozzi. This year's theme, Development and Climate Change Mitigation and Adaptation, speaks to one of the greatest challenges of our time: the relationship between economic growth, environmental protection, technological innovation, and social inclusion requires not only strong scientific research, but also cooperation across institutions, disciplines, and national borders. For our university, this topic is particularly important. University of Rome Tor Vergata has long considered the sustainability, climate responsibility, and inclusive development as central elements of its academic mission and public role. Through research, teaching, and collaboration with institutions and international partners, our university is committed to contributing concrete solutions to the ecological and social transformations that are shaping our future. Conferences such as this one represent an essential opportunity to strengthen dialogue between academia, policymakers, and civil society, and to encourage a shared vision for sustainable development. Over the coming days, you will discuss many important topics: climate policy, the energy transition, sustainable mobility, governance, innovation, and management of natural resources, and the social dimensions of development. These themes strongly reflect the mission of our university, which seeks to combine academic excellence with public engagement and responsibility toward future generations. We are also honored by the presence of our keynote speakers and distinguished scholars, whose contributions will enrich the debate and offer valuable insight into the challenge before us. Finally, I would like to extend a special welcome to the students of our International Bachelor's Program in Business Administration and Economics, who will participate in the poster session to present their group research projects. Their presence reminds us that a conference like this is not only a place where experts meet, but also an opportunity to inspire and support the next generation of researchers and professionals. I wish you all a productive and inspiring conference, and I hope your stay at Villa Mondragone will encourage fruitful exchanges, new partnerships, and fresh ideas for a more sustainable, resilient, and inclusive future. Thank you very much to all of you, and enjoy the conference.
So, yes, I would like to leave the word to the president of the Villa Mondragone Association, who is also our special host.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you,
Professor Scandizzi.
Enrico. Thank you, Rettore. I'm very glad to welcome all of you to the Villa Mondragone, which gives the name to our association on behalf both of the Villa Mondragone Development Association and of the Tor Vergata Foundation, which is a branch of the university, an operational branch of the university. And so the association is in turn an operational branch of the foundation. This year, so we have started this work on Villa Mondragone and development in building up basically a forum and an epistemic community for scholars of all countries. More than 30 years ago, with the first Villa Mondragone Development International Seminar. And after that, we have had a very fruitful and always developing series of encounters, seminars, conference, and around Villa Mondragone, the Villa Mondragone Association and the foundation has grown a real community of scholars, what we call an epistemic community. So this year we are particularly happy because we are enlarging our network, both in terms of teams and disciplines, and also reaching out with our to Europe, to our French friends that will participate and actually will be the main protagonist in a sense of this conference. This conference, thus this year, is very ambitious. It tries to blend two parts of the two components of development economics, which is still an evolving disciplines of uncertain future. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being here, students of Tor Vergata. This is a very welcome participation, and I've seen your posters are very interesting, and some of them are exciting. Welcome again, and I'll give the word to Professor De Palma, who is our partner in this endeavor.
Presentation should come in a second. This is not my presentation. Okay, so I try to be brief, and it will be in conjunction with Federico. And thank you for hosting this conference in this very nice place. And I will make some, comment a little bit more pessimistic, but let's see. Next slide, please. Okay, so we had a number of sponsors. Okay, that's... okay, that's better if I can have some control. Okay, so Société Générale Paris, SSF Réseau, they will speak on Friday. Cergy Paris University, Université Tor Vergata, Fondazione Pesca Brabuzzo. Sorry for my Italian, which is kind of poor. So we are in very nice palace, and this is the Pope, and this is a picture you don't know because it was found in the Museum of Vatican, and the access is very difficult. And this is really the real picture of the Pope, Gregory XIII, and he introduced the calendar. And so if you read in a book of history that some crime happened between the 4th and the 15th of October 1582, is not true.
As it is tested over
It's
there.
not true.
No, over
Because
there.
he just canceled that. So I spent all the night to do science fiction story and exam for students with these days missing and what is the discount rate and so on. You can imagine many things about that. Okay, so we merged two types of researcher, two type of worker, two type of people interested in one economic development and the other climate change. And as you know, when you have a title and you put "and," it's not very good because you lack idea. It's not good to, you say student, don't put "and," because you have to put a content on "and." And this will be, when you have an arrow, is your duty to put some content. Is it two different crowd or they can mix? So after all, can you do climate change without economic development and vice versa? I hope we will have some more answer at the end of this conference. So the conference, there are, Federico will speak about that. There are some evening event, there are some two-room, there are special sessions, Federico will speak about that, and there are 3 keynote speakers, one each day. Now, question, or I ask you the question I cannot solve. The first one, we are in uncertain world. You may say we have an end of diplomacy. We cannot speak to each other. What we do is we do war. Is it true? Can we not speak to each other country? Second, we see, of course, climate change, ecological stress, manipulation in the sense that, okay, who wrote this piece in information? AI or some human. And of course, we have our young people should be worried to say, okay, we are out of the loop one day or we remain in the loop. How do we change? And there are constraints, like a physical system. You have constraints, you have climate constraints. You want it or not, there are constraints. There are ecological constraints, there are resource constraints. And of course, this translates in geopolitical. They don't come from the sky. When you have this constraint, you fight to have access to the resource. And then this is a question about global institution, the post-war institution, are they still alive? Second, the hegemony of the dollar. You cannot understand the war in Iran and so on. It's really a war for hegemony of the dollar as well. The North-South, we are the best, the North, but maybe the South want to have some voice. And what do we do about that? Do we share our wealth? Do we share our technology and so on? And then I come back to Fukuyama, who say, end of history, everything is nice, just growth and technology, or maybe we are not there and he was wrong, we are in a new world. Now, academic, what do we have to do? Beside administration, they have to publish paper, no problem, okay. 4-star, 5-star, we all publish a lot of paper. Now, we have to disseminate information. That we are a little bit less good. I put 3-star because, yes, in a conference, yes, but when you want to speak to the radio, always the same people in France speak to the radio, but not all academic. Participate to political debate, okay, 2-star, no, not. And third one, create some group. Well, we create a lot of group to write proposal, and then when the proposal is finished, goodbye. But can we create long-standing group? This is my question. So you cannot complain without, so our little contribution will be a Frascati interview and recording. We record, we input on the YouTube, and a certain number of, we have a simple rule. The chairman of each session, since he's the chairman, he knows the paper by heart, will be interviewed about what he's doing, his session, and so on. About 10-minute interview by, raise your hand, Shari Gershensen, raise your hand, and Mathieu. Okay, so you know, and then that's it. I am done, and the floor is for Federico. Thank you.